Yulan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. Today I want to talk about the upgrading of the Mantis, because in the current Thalaron event a lot of people will have gotten the Mantis, and a lot of people in my alliance did so too that didn't have it before, and I thought that's the right time to talk about what to do with that ship in the future to make it stronger. About the hostile grinding and stuff of the Mantis I did videos already. But before I get into this, I just wanted to say, if you're not a subscriber yet but do like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel and also click this little bell so that you get the notifications for new videos. But as I said, I want to talk about the upgrading of the Mantis. And I put the Mantis in one of my docks, and so on the bottom you can see her, and I just click the ship and then click on Manage so that we are at the ship. If you want to upgrade, on the button you see next to Assign Officers the upgrade, and that's what we have to click. And then we see what we perhaps can upgrade. I can't at the moment because I'm lacking one of the most important things, and that is synthetic nitrium. So I need to get more synthetic nitrium, and it already says where I should get it, and that is the Mantis refinery. And that's where we will go in a second. You see, otherwise the Mantis costs battleship parts. Which ones is depending on your level and the level of the Mantis. It needs refined crystal, and it needs refined ore. At my stage, it's all 4-star because the Mantis is a 4-star ship, and it's a rare 4-star ship. So let's have a look at the refinery when they say we have to get the stuff there. So that we have to get out of here again. And on the top left you see ships, officers, command, factions, items, and refinery. That's the diamond. And we just click that. And then we see the Mantis very far low at the moment in mine. And there we have certain things we can do. To refine anything, you have to grind for Actian venom. And you get it by defeating Actian hostiles. And as I said, I made a video on how you do that best when you have a brand new Mantis. Later on, when your Mantis is stronger, you don't care about that anymore, what I say in that video. But for beginners, it is the best way to do it. So have a look in my ships playlist. You can exchange stuff here for synthetic nitrium, and that's the important part. I made a video on the refinery already, so I will not talk about the other stuff, but you get synthetic nitrium right here. I already did that because I need tons of it, and so I cannot show you how it looks in detail, but it's not that difficult. If you can exchange 1 or 2 chests, and most of the time I only do 1 chest because the 2 chests is 5 times more expensive than 1 chest, and I think that's really too expensive. And grinding that stuff with all the other grinding that you have to do every day is not that easy. And sometimes when you have to grind Jemadar, Delta Quadrant hostiles, and Borg, and swarms, and whatever, you don't always have the time for everything. So as I said often in my videos, you have to set priorities here. And sometimes I just take a little shortcut. I mean, I use that stuff usually for important research, but to be honest, last time, and that's something I can show you if we go on the same place where we get to refinery, we get to factions, and if we go there, once you are level 38, you get the X-Borg faction, and there you can also exchange X-Borg credits for Actian venom. And so that's what I did last time. I didn't have time for grinding Actian hostiles, so I once did that. I don't do that often though, because the X-Borg research is really important as well, but you can do this. But then you will have the Actian venom to get your synthetic nitrium here in the Mantis refinery, and it depends on the tier of your Mantis how much you get, but also depends on your tier how much it costs. But the Mantis refinery is really a nice thing. And if you decided to get the Mantis and the Thalaron event that's running at the moment, that was definitely a wise choice, because the Mantis is really great because of the syndicate experience points, the Strange New Worlds officer charts and everything. And so it's a wise decision. And as I said, many from my alliance finally got their Mantis with the help of the Thalaron event, and I don't see it there because I already have the Mantis, but a lot said that they now have it. But let's get back to the Mantis for a second, because there is one other thing. You can't see it here anymore, but there's one other thing for which you need something special. And because I did my warp engine already, you can't see it, but I can tell you. To upgrade the Mantis, you also need a Magellan power core. I hope that's the right pronunciation. It's like the Maya in South America, the Magellan power core, and that is what makes your upgrading your Mantis level dependent. Because starting from level 34, you can get the Magellan power core you need to upgrade in the refinery. But only when you upgrade your ops. So you get one on 34 and then on 35, and you have to upgrade further to get those. And that is, they're supposed to be in the refinery. Higgy yesterday talked about an event where he got one. Maybe the first one is in the event and the others in the refinery. I honestly do not remember that correctly, because it's quite some time ago that I was on 34, and I was on 34 3 times already on different servers. But when you get to high levels, sometimes the little details are getting a little bit blurred, but I still could help the members of my alliance, not only with my videos, but they ask direct questions, and that's why greetings, Higgy. I'm glad I could help with the Franklin yesterday. And so there are all these small things you have to keep in mind, and you need these Magellan power cores, and you get them with upgrading your station. And so you cannot just farm and refine the Nitrium and then upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. No, your ops has to grow as well, because the Mantis is level dependent. Different than the Borg cube, but it's dependent on your ops level. And so you have to upgrade, and to have some patience when upgrading the Mantis, because it grows with your game, so to speak. So you cannot have a very strong Mantis when you are level 35. That's impossible, because you cannot tier up without those Magellan power cores. But with your ops growing, the Magellan power cores will come, and then you can tier up the Mantis. As you can see, mine is now tier 7 from 12. But I need some more time as well to tier it up, not only because of the Nitrium, but also because of the Nitrium. As you can see, I'm missing Nitrium for all of it. I wouldn't upgrade it right now anyway, because you see it's using uncommon 4-star ore, and everything that is uncommon, rare, and epic I'm only spending during the MET events. There are regular material events now where you can get officer shards. That's how I got Enterprise E Riker again. That's how I got Enterprise E Picard before. And that's why I'm always waiting. I'm not building buildings that need these resources. I'm not upgrading ships that need these resources. And I'm not doing research that needs these resources outside of material events. I know it's always tempting. You can build, you can upgrade and whatever to press the buttons, but that is one of the biggest advice I can give you. And that's the reason why, for example, to go a little bit astray, I know that people know that I sometimes go astray, but if you look at something else that's running right now, then you will know what I mean. We have a tech booster ranking at the moment. That's for spending material for forbidden tech. And if you look at the ranking, at the current ranking, the top 3 are from my alliance. Yeah, that's 2 Commodores and me. Greetings to TR and Double, by the way. And we do save most of the times our stuff between events. We know certain events are coming again. So for that we are saving the materials. We are saving Armada directives, certain Armada directives for this, and we're serving certain other stuff, saving certain other stuff for that. So that's why right now, and that started last night, us 3 are in the top 3 spots right now. Might be that we get kicked later because some people don't like it and then just spend a lot of money to get past us and kick us out of the top spots. But we got there without paying a cent by just not spending the stuff between the events. That might slow you down for a minute or 2. But then when the events come, you make a jump forward. And so there you can see TR was even either collecting more by doing more of the grinding than I did, or I spent something and I didn't think about this, but probably TR was grinding more. And so that's another important point here. I know it has nothing to do with the Mantis upgrade, but it's the reason why I don't upgrade the Mantis at the moment. And I'm waiting. Even if I had the Nitrium, I wouldn't upgrade it right now. And that's the point why it is connected to the Tech Booster SLB we have at the moment. SLB is a solo leaderboard, and there you are in person competing with others. There are ALBs, that's Alliance leaderboards, where you are competing with all your Alliance members against the other alliances. And so that is why you should think about when you upgrade. If you have experience with the Mantis or have questioned, if you are one of those who just got it in the Thalaron event, please let me know in the comments under the videos. You know that I always like to read your comments. If you have questions or video requests, of course, do the same. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, I'm happy to, because I'm quite a curious person. I like to know all the cities that people are coming from all over the planet, and it's always nice to hear that. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.